Hi everyone, welcome back. Naji here. In this video, we will be discussing on the core building blocks of LangChain, that is runnables. So most of the components in LangChain like prompt and language models and output parsers, which are inherited or implemented from Runnable. So there are different versions of runnables are available like Runnable sequential and Runnable parallel and Runnable lambda and many others, but here we will be concentrating on the basic runnables. So if you are interested, you guys can explore more on these runnable versions. Okay. So in this video, what we are going to achieve, we will be creating a simple runnable from the scratch and we will try to connect it with the LangChain pipeline. Okay. So we'll see that. And before that, um, so this is the notebook that we have created in our last video. Okay. So here we can see we have a chat prompt template that we have implemented, and we have implemented the or we have created the chat grok, and we have a output parsers are there, right? So just go to the code for this one. Okay, so if I go to if I click on here, so what I have done is I'm click on the control button and I'm just going to click on here the chat prompt template. So if I go here, we can see that it is from this base class, right? So let me go to this base class. Here we can go to the base class, and here we can see runnable serialization. So let's go here. Okay. And here we can see this runnable serialization is one of the base class of this class is like runnables. So if we go to runnable, we can see that this runnable will actually help us to trigger these events: invoke, batch, stream, and the S tree, right? So both invoke and async invoke. So everything will be from this base class. Okay. So similar to that, so let me close this. Similar to that, if I go to the chat grok, okay, so we can see that its base model is base chat model. Go there. Here we can see base chat language model. Here also we can see runnable serializable, and we can see this is also one of the base class is runnable. So let me go there. So we can see that it is also inherited from the same base class. So in this way, we can see that most of the LangChain components are inherited from the runnable base class. Okay, so just for your information. So if you go here in our notebook, so here we can import LangChain core and runnable. I can import the runnable. Okay. So now what we are going to do, we are going to create a symbol class. Okay, I'm going to call it as a to upper. Okay, so this base class is the runnable. Here I can create a function invoke. Okay, so what this does is this will just do a input dot upper. Okay, so let me execute it. Now here I can create a variable of this class, that is I can create a object. Okay, now I can do a upper dot invoke, right? And I can pass hi, how are you? Okay, so now we can see that we are getting this as a upper function. Okay, I mean upper case, right? Here we can see hi, how are you? Okay, so it's very simple. Now what we are going to do, so the scenario is something like this. I have a pipeline, I have a LangChain pipeline. I want all the output as a in a uppercase characters. So we'll see how easily we can do using this runnable and the LangChain expression language. For that, what I am going to do, I'm going to just copy and paste my old code. Okay, so let me paste it here, and this is my template. Okay, so this code I have already explained in my previous video. Okay, this is my template, and this is my model. This is my model, right? Now this is my parser. Okay, so we have template is there, we have the model, and we have the parser. Now what we have done earlier, so we have created a chain something like this, right? We have done a chain something like this, and we have invoked the chain using this command chain dot invoke, right? So let me do that. Here we can see what we are saying. We are saying that okay, explain about computer in 10 words. So we are getting some sentence like this, right? Now the use case is we need to make everything in uppercase character, right? For that, what we can do, we can simply create a new chain. Okay, let's have a chain. Okay, here I'm going to do template. Template will be connected with the model. The model will be connected with the parser, right? Then the parser will be connected with the upper. Okay, so the upper is the custom one that we have created. Okay, now let's do this. Now I can repeat the same way. Execute it. See, now we can see that all our output is in uppercase characters. Okay, and simply what happens is that from the template, it will be passed to the model. The model result will be passed to the parser. The parser result will be passed to the upper. Okay, so the upper will convert everything to in uppercase characters. So this is actually very useful. So we can create our own custom guards. Okay, so if you want to make some kind of a decision making that we can do, we can simply create our own runnables and we will able to attach it with this. Okay, so I hope this is very clear, and if you have any question, please ask him in the comment box. I will try to answer that, and please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.